we'd ever find when the farm's all short connected, but more apart. A finger doesn't know a heart, and it won't take you far along this curved surface. Pure heart, pure mind, get you where you're supposed to be. Only ever one back, the sun never gets wild, get shelter, love. Everyone knows what to want, they're always looking for somewhere to feel at home. Somewhere to feel at home. At home. Somewhere to feel at home. Save a second, save a dime. We all trying to save some time, but who's gonna come along and save us? If you're comfortable or ignorant, the beating down can't pay the rent, but just keep selling dreams to those who have nothing else to believe. Pure heart, pure mind, get you where you're supposed to be. Only ever one path, the sun never gets too wild, get shelter, love. Everyone knows what to want, they're always looking for somewhere to feel at home. Somewhere to feel at home. At somewhere to feel at home.
The fourth one too.
Get the levels right.
Yeah. Welcome to the final score. My name is Jalen Brinson.
My name is Trey Hargrave, and we have two guests in the building. I'd like to introduce yourselves.
Kelly Cal.
We got Mike.
And also we got my boo boo in the bag, but she eating. So yeah, we ain't gonna show her right now. But let's get it, man. I mean, it's the last season.
So
of the
first
Final
thing
Score.
is up. The Philadelphia Eagles did what no one thought they would do when Carson Wentz went down versus the Rams, and we made it to the Super Bowl, and we're gonna get it done this year. That's all I gotta say.
Jalen's prediction.
I found out. Now I don't know why I didn't think of this, but I found out that the Philadelphia Eagles have been to 5 NFC Championship games, and they only won 1 out of those 5. And you know what? I never took the time to really attack the fact that y'all only won 1 of 5 NFC Championship games, and the one time y'all did lose, it was to Tom Brady. Y'all lost to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl that y'all went to. I'm pretty sure you know that. Now, Jalen, earlier in the season, you brought up something about history and how when a certain team does this, y'all go to the Super Bowl and history repeats itself, yada, 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 yada. And you were right. History does repeat itself. And I do not think that it will change this time. Y'all have any thoughts?
Hey man, I'll just say congrats to the Eagles. That took a lot to say because I'm a Falcons fan, but I mean, I guess y'all earned that. But come to Super Bowl time, y'all just be ready, man, because not too many teams do too well against the Patriots without a very decent quarterback.
All I gotta say is don't fall asleep behind the steering wheel if you get up. That's it.
I got one more thing to say. Tom Brady struggles versus NFC East teams in the Super Bowl.
No, he's only struggled against the Giants. He beat y'all.
Okay.
Next.
That was before.
Next.
That was before.
Next. Stop making up these lies. Next. Y'all are not the Giants.
God.
He hasn't seen the
NFC
he hasn't struggled against the Cowboys because he's never played the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. He's never struggled against the Redskins because he never played the Redskins in the Super Bowl. He's only played you and the Giants. He clapped y'all, and he lost to the Giants. He clapped y'all. He beat y'all. He beat y'all. Please. Hey, we're talking about facts, right? He beat y'all.
Tom Brady had to come
He
back.
lost.
He had
He's
to
He's 1-2. And the one victory
That's
came
what I'm
against
saying.
y'all.
He had to come back.
When
He
y'all,
had to-
please, don't say,
Don't fall
you
asleep.
know, don't sit up here and say that, you know, he struggles with NFC East teams. NFC East teams is not in the Super Bowl. It's just the Eagles. Don't try to make this a group effort because it's not. It's just the Eagles. Please, spare me. Spare me. That's a nice try, Jalen. I don't know why you thought you was going to squeak that one in there. You probably was thinking about that all night, too. I can tell. Can't believe you.
So who are you expecting to do the most work on the Eagles when the Super Bowl comes?
Nick Foles gonna show up.
I mean,
They are going to show up.
I mean,
Donovan McNabb showed up, but T.O. the only one that played. Remember that?
LeGarrette Blount gonna do his former team dirty. He gonna get another ring after they did him dirty by releasing him in the offseason. What did I tell Trey? I told Trey in the offseason there were 3 main acquisitions that we got that he said weren't gonna mean nothing, but all 3 of them scored in the NFC Championship game last weekend, which was Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, and LeGarrette Blount. They're gonna do the same thing.
LeGarrette Blount isn't that good.
he's big.
Literally.
So
Y'all have a 4 running back system.
So if LeGarrette Blount,
Literally, you play Jay Ajay, LeGarrette Blount, and the Clements cat. I mean,
so if LeGarrette Blount's not that good, who's
who's the best running back in the NFC
How
East?
good is that safety he ran
Who's
over last week?
I mean, dog, he ran over a little safety. Sendejo? That's who he ran over? Oh, congrats.
Who is he not-
Sendejo. Who was that?
Who is he not running over though?
Dog. Okay.
That's the
okay.
thing.
Okay. He can run over a lot of people. But he's only been effective when he's in New England. And he caught on with y'all and y'all made it. But I don't know. Matter of fact, this is not something out of the ordinary for Jalen, because Jalen like to, forget certain portions of people's careers. Instant example, like he did Steph Curry. If you don't know this, LeGarrette Blount once played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know if you know that, but he wasn't considered nice when he played with them. Now,
That's how he got his start. What are you talking about?
and what happened?
The team was
Because
trash, but
if he was that nice, then he would have still be
You
with.
act like you can't have
he
good
was
players
still-
on a trash team.
Because Adrian Peterson, he played most of his career with
The Vikings.
Vikings.
And he was great, and they were
and
trash.
Chris
so-
Johnson ended up playing most of his career with the Titans
So
because he
Time out,
was
time out.
nice. So all I'm saying is typically good running backs, if they that good, typically they don't leave. That's all I'm saying. Devontae Freeman on his way to get read up. That's all.
Murray left. LaShawn McCoy left.
Why?
They're always
But
good quarterback- running
hold
backs.
on. First off, LaShawn McCoy ran to Chip Kelly. That's why he got traded. Secondly, who you said DeMarco Murray? DeMarco Murray struggled with injuries. Next. And
But he
if
was
you
still
can't,
good. He
if you
left.
can't,
He
and he was
didn't say-
20, and he was a 29-year-old running back.
He said that they left. He didn't say nothing about injuries or other factors. He said left, right?
He just said he got released. He just said, did you say he got released?
from the Patriots.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about the Bucks though.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So
but
if he,
you're trying to say-
what I'm saying is, all right, say what you got.
You're
Say
trying
what
to
you got.
compare LeGarrette Blount being on the Bucks to Steph Curry, because I already know where you're going with the Steph Curry. And
I mean, but is
You're trying to
it
say that
true?
Steph Curry was trash. Steph Curry was not trash during his rookie year. He was second in rookie votes. LeGarrette Blount, he was pretty good on a Buccaneers team that was sorry, and then he left and went to various other teams, and then won a championship with the New England.
All I'm saying is good players typically don't turn to journeymen. That's all I'm saying.
So is KD?
You can take it for whatever you want to
KD
take
not
it
a good
for.
player? Since he
KD's
didn't
not a
stay out-
journeyman. He's only been to 2 teams. This is LeGarrette Blount's 3rd team.
So if you've been on multiple teams, you're not that good. That's what you're saying.
No. LeGarrette Blount has been in a situation where he hasn't been wanted. You see what I'm saying? So he gets picked up by certain teams. He's what LeGarrette Blount paying for like 1 point some million.
He's
this
a
year?
solid.
I mean, what good running back is playing for about 1 million this year?
He gets picked up as a solid.
He plays with three.
acquisition.
It's a 3 running back system in Philadelphia. Am I right?
So what are you?
Am I right? If he was that good, why are you trading for J.J.?
I'm talking. Look.
Why? I'm just saying he's
let
so
me
good.
tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying he's. as
Jalen,
good
have
as
your
he
answer
was,
ready because I want
as
it.
good as he was when he was on the Bucks. Because when he was on the Bucks, he was pretty good. That's how come other teams picked him up. And then when he was after that, he became like less of a big acquisition. But when he was on the Bucks, he was their main running back, and he was actually pretty decent with them.
Okay, and nobody really cared about LeGarrette because as far as my football knowledge goes, nobody has ever really been. I'm just saying for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but LeGarrette Blount has never really been that. Oh my God, LeGarrette Blount. I don't want to hear power running backs can't make because Marion Barber was a top dog for a little while. He was a power running back.
Marion Barber only played in the fourth quarter when teams were tired, and what's his name?
And he got
What's his
respect,
name? What's his
right?
name? Julius Jones was the main back. So
Okay.
based off of a 3-back system, y'all had a 2-back system. So Marion
Y'all
Barber,
have a 3-back.
Marion
You traded for a running back mid-season. Why?
Marion Barber played
Why?
the same role as LeGarrette
Why?
Blount.
I just want to know why did y'all trade for a running back mid-season if LeGarrette Blount was that nice?
Because-
Because Ezekiel Elliott, 9 times out of 10, yeah, he spent most of his career in Dallas, and he's not playing for 1 million until he's about 32.
That's because he's.
That's because of what?
Can I talk?
No,
Because he's
I'm
looked at
asking.
As the franchise player on the Bucks, when LeGarrette Blount was playing, it was the quarterbacks that were looked at as the guy they're trying to build a team around, and they didn't really feel like he was the acquisition they wanted.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, they was confusing me, but he wasn't like the acquisition that they wanted, so he left the team. But that doesn't take away from him being a solid back. He's a solid back. It's just he isn't the type like that's a franchise back that they're all looking at.
I just don't want LeGarrette Blount to be seen as this.
No one's looking.
Oh,
No one's
he
looking
just
at
said.
Well,
You're
all
mad.
I
You're
said
mad. You're
about
mad.
LeGarrette Blount
I'm literally listening to what Jalen says, and that's how I'm forming my statements. That's all I'm doing.
Because
All I talked about was the acquisition of
No,
LeGarrette
Torrey
Blount.
Smith caught.
And-
No, hold on.
What are you
Hold
about to
on.
say?
Let's
What
not
you
like Torrey Smith been
Can I-
killing him this season.
let me get this
Let's
over
not
with.
do
Let me
that.
get this
Alshon Jeffrey, okay, I give you that. But Torrey Smith and LeGarrette Blount, I'm not buying. All right,
So why did we make the Super Bowl?
because of your defense. Next,
Let me get this out.
it was your defense did it, bro. Your defense kept you in a lot of games. All right, say this right here, right? When the Super Bowl gets here, you know it's coming. It's going to be a time because the way Bill Belichick works, he's going to get the unit out there that he wants, right? Now let's say he gets to have Nick Foles out there with the chance to win the game. Now, of course, because you're a Philly fan and you're riding high, of course you're going to say, I know that with a minute and a half left in the Super Bowl, Nick Foles is going to take us 80, 90 yards and score the game-winning touchdown. But Jalen, I'm telling you, because Jalen don't admit this, but Jalen does get scared sometimes, and that's when he won't text me back or hit me back on Twitter. This is obvious. This is true. And when that moment comes, Jalen, you're literally gonna be like, I wish we had Carson Wentz.
No.
Hopefully, your defense comes through.
It will.
But you know what? The thing is, the defense is only gonna hold up, but for so long. And y'all might have the #1 defense in the league, and I give you that. But Jacksonville is pretty good too. They up there with y'all boys. And if Jacksonville got handled like that, it ain't too much more y'all can throw at New England than Jacksonville.
The thing is, Jacksonville's defense didn't get handled. Blake Bortles didn't come through offensively. And if you give Nick Foles a 20-7 lead, he's going to score some offensive touchdown in that game. Blake Bortles was just playing to win. I mean, playing to survive the lead rather than playing to win.
Mm.
That's why Blake Bortles didn't make the Super Bowl. His defense gave it to him, and they were like, "All right, now put a touchdown or two on the board, and it's over." He couldn't do it.
Because Patriots turn up on you. That's why.
I'm just saying, bro. Because see, another thing that also happened too was, now New England fans, they may not feel comfortable with this compliment. It's the referees. Now, if you get too far ahead of New England, Jalen, I'm pretty sure you know this. There will be a call that goes into New England's way that you may not believe, but it's going to happen. It's going to change the way the Super Bowl is played. Now, unfortunately, Jalen, because you've talked yourself and dug yourself this deep hole, am I going to feel sympathy? Probably not. But I do understand that you do complain about a couple calls because for some reason when New England wins Super Bowl championships, it's always those 1 or 8 that just be like, yo, are you serious? But Jalen, I just don't. I'm sorry, man. I just don't see it.
I do have another thing to say. If we do win the Super Bowl,
I
I will have nothing Trey could say to me about Dallas.
I can because then, see, Jalen, what you have to understand is I stay about 2 to 3 steps ahead. So I've already figured out what I'm going to do. All right. So y'all lose, you crucified. That's it. That's it. If y'all win, you want to know what I'm going to say, Jalen? You going to come in here all pumped up, hooray, hoorah, and I'm going to say welcome. We've been waiting. And what I'm talking about is to the club of teams that already have a Super Bowl ring. So in a sense, I'm going to Sunday. Yes.
I know.
So in my counter argument, because I knew he was gonna do this, all I'm gonna say is I watch my Super Bowl win live. And hey, we could pull up YouTube on the show and watch your clips from the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl.
Hey, it really don't matter. 5 Super Bowl rings, whether or not you watch them doesn't matter. As long as we got them, that's all that matters. Because by your logic, then the 6 that the Pittsburgh Steelers have don't mean anything.
Why?
Because that means you got to take away a couple of them because a lot of our generation didn't see a couple of those rings.
They got 2?
They saw 2, yeah. Sean Alexander.
So we only count 2 because y'all didn't get to see them. Right. Are you starting to get what I'm saying? Because this is literally what gets me is with y'all because y'all didn't watch it. Because y'all didn't watch it, it don't count.
No, I mean it's nice.
What is y'all opinion to the facts?
This is what I'm saying.
What is the opinion of facts? In sports, is it opinion of facts?
It's nice that Dallas has 5 rings, but y'all are still been trashed longer than any. Y'all are just like the Cleveland Browns in the last 20 years.
Y'all don't have a ring.
Okay,
you don't have one.
We talking as if
you don't have one. Hold on. Who are you to call somebody the Cleveland Browns and your team doesn't have a ring? The oldest man in your family hasn't seen Philly win a ring.
Weren't we just talking
your dad didn't see Philly win a ring. He saw Dallas win one. Your daddy saw it.
Weren't we just
so in your household, those rings still hold because your daddy saw it.
Weren't we just talking about as if
we don't want to talk about that.
As if Philly won the ring. I'm pretty sure we was talking about as if Philly won the ring.
Yeah. So
you're going on me for us not having it, but we're talking as if we already have it, and what we would talk about.
Did you not just say? Did you not just compare the Dallas Cowboys to the Cleveland Browns
in the last 20 years? Yes.
So what have y'all been in your whole existence? Because y'all don't have a ring yet. So let's talk about right now. Let's talk about today.
Okay, now we can switch back to the present.
I mean, we could do hypothetical or present. So
I'm saying
hypothetically, if you win, then what?
Y'all
then
are
what?
still considered to be the Cleveland Browns in the last 20 years, and I'm saying we are better than you.
No. In the last 20 years, both of us are the Cleveland Browns because y'all haven't won anything.
When we win,
so if y'all lose, then what are y'all?
Then we're still like y'all. But I'm saying if we win. We are
Jalen, which is it? Which is it? Because how can a team with 1 ring catapult a team with 5 rings and all of a sudden be seen as greater in the grand scheme of the whole history of the team?
I'm not talking about the whole history of the team. That's
so only 1 year counts. So not only does 5 rings not matter, but it all matters in what the generation sees. That's the only thing that matters as far as statistics. So as a matter of fact, we should not even. So no. Hear me out. So as a matter of fact, I shouldn't even think to even talk about Michael Jordan or anybody from the past because we didn't see it. So in that case, the fact that Golden State got rings now means that Chicago rings don't mean anything.
No, they do, but they're
so the Lakers rings don't mean anything, or the Celtics ring. So they not valid because we didn't see them.
This is how I look at sports. I look at sports kind of like stocks. You know, when you look at stocks, you look at it for either 1 year or you look at it at 5 years and see what the business is doing. If the first year they were open, they were doing all this stuff, and then the 5th year they kind of down here, that means that they had a decline. And if it's the opposite, it's an incline. So if you translate that to sports, if you look at, like, say the Bulls, we'll take the Bulls for example. They won all the rings with Jordan. That was their peak, right? And now in 2018, they're rebuilding. Right. So it would look like it's a decline. So since y'all,
if we apply this logic to football, like, right?
If we apply that logic to football, it's
then the Cowboys seem to be on the decline.
No. But I mean, it's starting to incline back up. But so, like from the rings, y'all came down. Y'all were doing. So
I respect that.
Back, and then y'all starting to incline again.
Okay.
So y'all are at a low right now.
Sounds good.
If the Eagles win this Super Bowl and they're at this low for this long, that's an incline. So they have more right to say, like, okay, well, we have been doing better than y'all, just on the fact that we've been inclining where y'all have been maybe declining, if that's what you want to say.
So, and all this inclining, right?
Mm-hmm.
No rings have come out of y'all incline. So when does in the incline, right? You have to reach a maximum, or you have to achieve the goal that you're shooting for. I'm assuming to continue this incline, or say capture success.
Mm-hmm.
So Philly, let's just take this out of the hypothetical, because that is completely, let's assess the whole thing.
It's very possible. It's not really.
I'm not saying this. Y'all can't win the Super Bowl. If y'all win, y'all win. Y'all don't, y'all don't. But if y'all lose, then what?
That shows stagnancy.
So what has the whole thing, since you've been watching football, what has Philly looked like? Has Philly always been on the incline, or have y'all ever been the Cleveland Browns? What has y'all incline or success ever? When have y'all ever been at the peak? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We're not at our peak.
No. When have y'all ever? Because right now y'all seem to be at a peak where you have a chance to capture the success that you're supposed to be getting when you're on this incline. Right.
Right. But even if you don't achieve that success, that's not to say that you didn't almost make it. So you can still incline without achieving that goal.
Right.
Of course. So, like, right now they're on an incline because they had such a great, crazy season, of course, and now they're going to the Super Bowl. So that's an incline. They have not reached that peak of success.
So they never
yet.
captured that level
but they
of
have
success.
Had inclines because
so
what
I'm saying,
what I'm stuck on is this man called the Dallas Cowboys the Cleveland Browns. You did it. It's said. We can rewind this and we can say this. So if the Cowboys in the last 20 years are the Cleveland Browns, then what are the Philadelphia Eagles?
The Cleveland
you
Browns.
won for okay. Thank you.
Until we win the Super Bowl.
Thank you. No. I didn't think about what you said. So, if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, then y'all are still the Cleveland Browns, right? And we the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
So we're on the same level.
Yes.
All right, Mike. Don't laugh too hard in the background either. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on. So my man's Jason.
Don't talk about the
Oh, we can. But this ain't about the Panthers. This ain't about the Cowboys. It ain't about the Falcons. It's about Philly. Because Philly the only team in here right now. They got a little something to say. So let's just move on. Because your man Jason Kidd done got wrongfully fired.
What happened?
Giannis, we got a jersey for you in Chicago. If you want to come through. we got you. So do you think it was right for the Bucks to fire this man?
No. That was the stupidest decision.
What was he asking for? Too much money again?
I don't know why Jason Kidd was fired. Honestly, I guess.
The initial reason why he was.
Who even thought about the Bucks before Jason Kidd even came there?
Who was thinking about them? I mean, there was like a couple years that the Bucks weren't heard of, but like before that, it was Monte and Brandon Jennings. Like everybody knew the Bucks as them. Monte and Brandon Jennings, and then Jason Kidd came through, and he's been taking. Well, has Jason Kidd really been doing the work, or have the players just been getting a lot better?
I feel like they were better when they were younger.
Jason Kidd's been doing pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like they're basically doing to him what happened to Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson developed the Warriors to this pretty good team. That's a solid playoff team. Then he gets fired, and then Steve Kerr comes and he wins the championship in his first year. But like basically the Bucks. I feel like the same thing can happen if Jabari Parker comes back and then he doesn't come back with the same injury issues because they always have been a better team when he's on the court, and when he's not on the court, they still be making it to the playoffs. Like one year it was like 5th or 4th seed without him. So I think with Jabari Parker back, it'll put them over the top, and they'll be probably top 3 in the East.
Yeah, I honestly don't think Jason Kidd got it though.
I feel like
Jason think he's that coach.
I feel like he's gonna go somewhere else and
I feel like he's a foundation coach, just like Mark Jackson. Get the foundation for the team.
I feel sorry for Mark Jackson, though. Yeah. I feel sorry for Mark Jackson because Mark Jackson, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is somewhat of a different system, yeah, because Mark Jackson, I guess he was more of a defensive coach.
Yeah, Mark Jackson was not a shoot-at-will coach.
Yeah.
Like Steve Kerr was.
Steve Kerr like, yo, let it fly.
Let it up.
Right.
Let's move some screens, move around
but
screens.
But you got to think about it. When he took over, Curry was like, the year that Steve Kerr took over the year before was like one of Curry's like breakout seasons where he was like really putting it up there, starting to put it out there like whenever he wanted. I mean, he could still let it fly, but not as much as he can now. Yeah. But like with Mark Jackson, he was more like people used to say like Steph not that great of a passer, but if you watch some games under Mark Jackson, he was throwing alley-oops from mid-court and everything. But like that, he was more of a team player with them. He's still a team player, but he's more of like a shoot at will and go and get his bucket when he's with Steve Kerr. That's I feel like the difference with Curry with the two different teams.
It's like a sacrifice. Like if you got a defensive minded coach and you're trying to work on offense, you got to sacrifice the defense, pick up Steve Kerr, and then you realize that a lot of your defense can stem from the offense that you're putting out because you're going to demoralize the other team by hitting all these threes on offense. They're not going to. They're just going to be moving weird. So like. Back to Milwaukee, I guess Jason Kidd just has a certain style that doesn't push them to, really contend.
I feel like Mark Jackson should get a chance in Milwaukee, and the Lakers need to fire Luke
Walton. What? Why? Why?
Jason Kidd needs to coach the Lakers.
What's wrong with Luke Walton? Is it who's
Mike? Didn't you
like
just no? Wait, I can't remember if you said it was his fault or the players' fault.
No,
that they're struggling.
It's the players. They need to. They play for him. They play hard for him on certain nights where they beat these teams. Like they've blown out the Warriors before. They've blown out teams. They have the potential to play like that, but they just don't do it on a consistent basis. He knows how to coach them to where they play like that. You've seen games randomly throughout the year where they will blow out a good team because they have the possibility to do it. They show flashes of it. They just don't do it on a consistent basis because they're young and Brandon Ingram still hasn't became the player that everybody believes Brandon Ingram should be already in his 3rd year.
So where should Jason Kidd go?
I feel like
to his house,
right?
And chill out.
I feel like
you got fired. Don't try to fire somebody else because this man got fired. What? That's like snitching.
I feel like
you gonna tell me because you got in trouble?
I feel like the reason Jason Kidd got fired was because of the defense. The defense wasn't as good with these players that they acquired, like Eric Bledsoe. They got Giannis. The defense still wasn't good, even though they had all these players that are supposed to be like pretty good at
Let me call you back.
I feel like they're gonna hire a coach that's more defensive minded and he's gonna help them out defensively. And I feel like Jason Kidd probably won't get another job in a while. He might end up like Mark Jackson and end up commentating.
He might as well.
I feel like because the fact that they fired him with a team that's supposed to be on the rise and they're still in the playoff picture, I feel like it's gonna make them be like, so he can't get them over the top. We don't want a coach that's just not going to get us over the top. He's just going to be there.
Well, I feel like a lot of the times the people who assess talent sometimes overrate the talent that they have. And I think the Milwaukee Bucks thought that when they picked up Eric Bledsoe that it was going to be this transcending talent that would shoot them to the top of the East. No. Eric Bledsoe, he's okay, he's good, he's solid. Don't get me wrong. But to think he's going to help Giannis and give Giannis what he needs is completely ridiculous. Phoenix sat at the bottom of the conference for as long as Eric Bledsoe has been with the team. Why do you think that, him playing with Giannis would help that? Giannis needs a superstar. Kyrie Irving would have been great for the Bucks. Kyrie Irving playing with the Bucks would have done a lot of damage. Jason Kidd will still have his job. But if you think trading for Eric Bledsoe is about to take y'all to the top and then, yada, 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 I mean, come on. We don't even trade for Eric Bledsoe on 2K.
I feel like Jason Kidd shouldn't have been fired if his second best player isn't even on the court.
I feel
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
And I feel like the acquisition of Eric Bledsoe, I feel like it wasn't like they was looking at him to become like be able to take him to the next level. I feel like they was
a solid point.
Yeah, a solid point with a vet. Like was a vet, he could take Brogdon under his wing so he could develop a little more, and he's supposed to be better defensively. So they wanted to be able to pick up their defense because their defense is not good where it should be for the type of players that they have on their squad. I feel like he was brought in for defensive reasons, and he just hasn't shown up defensively.
But who on the team scares you? In Milwaukee.
Giannis.
That's it.
Who else?
I mean,
Jabari
Jabari when he's healthy.
When he has
You can't count on that Derrick Rose next.
I mean, the next best thing they got is
Chris Middleton.
Next.
feel like
Who scares you?
I feel like Brogdon would scare me.
But I think it's crazy because there's no way Tyronn Lue's a better coach than Jason Kidd.
Oh, no, he's not. You
So-
know how Eric Spoelstra got seen as this, oh, my God, he's a guru.
Hey,
No,
yeah,
he actually is, though. He
he's
actually is,
actually
though. He
is,
actually
yeah,
is, though.
yeah.
'Cause the Heat-
But at first, though, it was just like, yo, we giving this man a little too credit because every coach looks good when they, have LeBron. Jay, you can get out there and coach.
Because Steve Kerr was still considered a good coach even with all his players before KD even came.
The thing is, he was considered more better than what? Let's see, who are we just talking about?
Mark Jackson.
No,
Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue, because Tyronn Lue stepped into a team that's already been to the championship. Kerr looked better because he
That's
took
true.
a team that
That's
was
true.
like fifth or sixth in the West and took them to the championship. That's why he's looked at as the better coach. But I feel like Mark Jackson could have took them to like a number 2 seed in the West the next year if he had another year. I honestly feel like that.
You think Ghana's gonna stay? Because he was kind of really
I feel like
bad.
Yeah, he gonna stay.
He gonna stay, but I feel like
He's young enough to live through a rebuild.
yeah.
So-
I feel like he'll give it a couple more years, and if it's not working, then he's going cut his ties.
He's gonna come to the, you know what I mean.
I say
Play
it's
with that
time
boy
for
Lowry.
Milwaukee to tank and get Bagley or Aiton.
I feel like seeing that. Y'all think Kawhi gonna leave?
Yeah, that's great because that's actually the next topic.
Perfect time.
Kawhi Leonard probably wants out of San Antonio. Where could he end up?
Houston.
Houston would be great. That would be that would be great. That would be great
Houston.
because you'd have the scoring, James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. I would go ahead and try to find somebody else to replace Chris Paul. He makes too much money. Chris Paul is playing good basketball now. I know I've said he's overrated, but this year he's actually this year he's actually lived up to the hype in my opinion. I've seen Chris Paul drop a couple young fellows on the court, and
David West.
he's dropped a couple of them in
Kawhi.
yeah, but 200 million. I can't 33 at 200 million. I'm sorry.
But
I can't
look at
take
this.
But he's
They
not-
need to go get Kawhi before the trade deadline with all the stuff Capella's talking, saying they better than the Warriors right now. That's just lighting the flame.
But the thing
And
is,
the Warriors.
will Kawhi be back for the playoffs though? Because he just got injured again.
Did he
That's
get
a-
re-injured or did he just go back?
No, he got re-injured.
Yeah, he got re-injured. That's the thing. I don't know if he'll be back this year, but I still would go get him just to have him for next year.
Nah, honestly, I want to see Kawhi in Washington. They've been looking for us
Yo.
forever.
Yo,
They've been looking for us.
yo,
I don't want to see him out there.
yo! If he went to DC, if he went to DC with Bradley Beal and John Wall, yo,
Their offense.
They'll have to get rid of Gortat though.
I feel like
They'll have to get rid of Gortat. He gotta go.
yo, I feel like they've been trying to get rid of
I
Gortat
don't
for
like
years.
Gortat no more. He's like 35
Nah,
with a Jordan
but-
tattoo on his calf. Like,
Oh
I
my
don't like
God.
Gortat at all.
But nah, I can't see him.
I can't see Kawhi in the East at all.
I can't see him with that team because the way they play. I can't see him playing.
no. But the thing is, though, if Kawhi step out of San Antonio, could that hurt his career?
I feel like he'll be good. I feel like he's became.
I don't know, man. You never seen.
Especially if he
Hey,
joins
hey.
the-
All I'm saying is you never seen Tom Brady in another jersey.
Look,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
look, what I'm saying is.
That's all I'm
this guy-
saying. You
this
never
guy-
seen Tom
he
Brady in
brings-
another
he brings-
jersey.
He brings a thing to the game that barely anybody does now. The mid-range shot. He can get it. He can get it in there in all these little places that like other players wouldn't even attempt to go into. I feel like if he brings that to a squad like the Rockets that are heavy on three and toss it to Capella in the hole, that's gonna take their game to a whole nother level. Because, for example, with KD with the Warriors, he don't just go to the rim or just shoot threes. He's a pretty good mid-range jumper. He'll like come in. He'll go past the initial defender, and when the other defender's about to come up, he'll stand up and pop it with his long arms and all that stuff. Now, I feel like Kawhi, he plays kind of like that. I feel like that would be a good acquisition, like basically almost any team, except for the Wizards. The Wizards, the way they play, I don't see it.
I feel like Kawhi maybe shouldn't go to the Rockets because he will be the third most ball handler on the team. Because CP3 and James Harden are not passing the ball to let Kawhi.
But if you look at, I think if you look at somebody like Kawhi, I don't think Kawhi necessarily trying to put up 30 points a game.
No, he not, and then he don't.
He's just trying to lock down your best player. Now,
Yeah, and then
now,
he
are you saying that you don't want him to go to Houston because they could present the biggest problem to the Golden State Warriors, or
God.
Yo, look.
is that why, or what? I'm just wondering.
I don't think Mark D'Antonio is going to coach
You lying to
the
yourself.
Rockets like Greg Popovich coached the Spurs. That's why the Spurs were doing numbers to the Warriors before Kawhi got hurt last playoffs. What has Houston ever done to the Warriors ever in the
They
playoffs?
clapped y'all a couple times in the regular season.
In the
Not
playoffs,
in the playoffs though,
they
but
don't
in the regular
ever do.
season.
Warriors love facing Houston in the playoffs.
But if
it's
they
just-
had
it's
y'all,
just-
I don't think y'all would love them that much if y'all had to see Kawhi.
It's just
Because KD would be on the Durantula, probably be the little bug spray on him. Because he'd probably be dead.
no one
after
can
that.
guard KD.
Hey.
He's always going to
Kawhi, hey.
So
Hey.
I ain't gonna
I once heard couldn't nobody guard Julio Jones. I heard it. Then Rose Close came out there and went crazy. So anybody can be guarded. That's all.
Hey,
Hey,
Ryan did not throw the
I'm not.
ball
This is
to
not.
him.
This not about Julio. I'm just using that.
No.
I'm just using that example.
look, Rose
Bro.
closed.
Locked out.
Rose closed was Rose open last weekend versus Alshon Jeffrey. He even had a little. He even had a little toe injury by halftime because he ain't want it no more.
No, but listen to this though. Listen to this though. Okay, so why?
Stay with the ad libs, bro.
Said Kawhi Leonard, right? Defensive minded. Spurs looking for a very dominant scorer. They need that. They need that scorer, that powerhouse scorer who give you like 25, 30. Like LaMarcus can't do it no more.
I feel like Kawhi should stay in San Antonio because Damian Lillard's talking about leaving the Blazers.
I think Kawhi.
I don't think he's gonna go there.
I think Kawhi should be traded for Paul George.
You don't think
like, I don't
there's a chance?
I don't see Dame going there.
Nah.
I really
Dame
want
doesn't-
somebody to go play for the
Dame
Spurs.
doesn't. I feel like Dame doesn't want to play that way.
I don't want nobody to go play for the Spurs because they're the same as the Patriots.
Paul George would do amazing on the Spurs.
Oh, he was.
With Kawhi?
Yeah.
Or nah?
Oh, what?
Kawhi,
Yo,
no,
hold
trade Kawhi
on.
for Paul George.
Why? Isn't that the same person?
No.
Definitely not. Don't disrespect Kawhi.
Oklahoma City is in need of defense. There's no reason they should be.
Kawhi, I
losing.
mean, Paul George leads the league in steals, and he didn't even get
That's
to the
just-
All Star game.
That's steals. It's steals, bro. Like, unless you a point guard making steals
I'm not-
like that.
I'm not
then
saying Paul George
steals
ain't a
ain't
good
really
defender, but he ain't
much.
Kawhi level defender.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
You don't
Kawhi.
see. You don't see Paul George blocking, getting game-winning blocks.
So
like he
are
did
you
against
saying
the
the
Rockets,
Thunder
like
will be
Kawhi did
better
against the
if
Rockets?
they had Kawhi instead
I
of?
feel like any team would
I'm
be better
saying
with
2
Kawhi.
steals a game is only 46 points.
I don't know though because
I feel like both teams would be the same.
hey, I don't know. I don't know if I would want Kawhi outside San Antonio. That's just me.
I feel like
I don't
Kawhi-
know if he's really built like that. I don't know. Hey,
Bill.
hey, he may be the defender, but I don't know if the buckets will still be
The
there.
buckets are there.
I don't know if they'll still be
He
there.
trained with Kobe,
Yeah.
not Greg Popovich. Come on, man.
Kawhi should go to the Lakers.
I think he should go to New Orleans.
Kawhi should go to rehab.
I think if Kawhi. I think
can
if
see
Kawhi.
Kawhi on
Hey,
that.
if he went to New Orleans with Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins,
Here's what he
along
he
with
would
Drew
have,
Holiday, that would be tough.
He would have to become more of a point forward though.
It still wouldn't beat the Warriors though. That's the thing.
I don't know.
Kawhi would have to become a.
I don't know.
You bugging.
I don't know. That team.
If Kawhi was on the Pelicans and he could keep Durant to only scoring maybe 20 points.
Hey, they was up. They was up in that game. They was up in that game. Nobody.
Name.
My bad. Jordan Bell and Draymond Green.
Name a guard on the Pelicans that will guard Curry. And
I mean, but that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Nobody's going. Klay Thompson.
This is not 2008 Rajon Rondo defense.
Klay Thompson. Look, you're not gonna stop Steph Curry. Eventually, you know,
if you can't stop Steph Curry,
hold
you
on.
definitely can't stop KD.
Time out. You can't because we don't act like Steph Curry has never been taken out of the game.
But you just said no one can guard. I mean,
no one can. You know, that's what I like to believe, but we've seen it done. Matthew Dellavedova.
When have you ever seen
KD
get shut out of a series?
I mean, I don't know if he got shut out, but before Kawhi Leonard got hurt, the Spurs looked pretty good against the Warriors. No, we just gonna. Oh my bad. That's just another time. Well, we just gonna just destroy that portion of the game.
That don't mean KD
destroy portion of career, destroy portion of the game. Go ahead, man. I don't know what to tell you.
But here's the thing.
Wasn't that game one anyway? When Kawhi?
Hey, I'm just saying they was up, bro. They was up. They was running. Hey, they was running. They was running.
They had at least 20 on them.
They did.
You can't take Durant out of the game for sure, but Durant can take the team out of the game by not passing enough or not putting.
And all it takes is for Klay Thompson's shot not to be falling a couple nights.
The Pelicans still have Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans can easily.
Tyreek Evans on the Grizzlies.
Huh?
Tyreek Evans on the Grizzlies.
He's on the Grizzlies now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know he left.
And he's snapping too.
But LeBron James scored 30,000 points last night, and he joined Kobe and Michael Jordan. Good job.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing he joins Kobe and Michael Jordan in.
Yeah, because he need to go ahead and hop up out that conversation. Because he ain't in the same conversation with him. Hang on.
He needs to do the decision part 3. He needs to leave.
That should be the decision to retire.
He needs to leave Cleveland.
I need him to retire.
Nah, he's too young.
Nah, LeBron.
He's probably MVP race number 1.
To do that forever.
No, he can't be because see the thing is. See the thing is.
He was like 36.
LeBron James can't be MVP because the Cavs done lost 10 of the last 13 games. Is it time to panic? I think so.
It is. No, it's not time to panic.
I think so.
Kevin Love needs to leave.
His team don't even like.
Yes.
That's terrible.
I heard Isaiah Thomas snitched on him or something in the meeting, but said he's the Kevin Love left and he wasn't really hurt or something in their team meeting. That's why everyone was.
I think Cleveland's problem is they don't have anybody who's a true position. Everybody's a stretch. Everybody's a two-way. Everybody can do something, and it makes them do too much.
Look, this is what I always say about LeBron James-led teams, and you can date this back as far as you want. No matter how good it always starts, but a LeBron James-led team will eventually always lead to the point where the team is not good enough. It always happens. It happened in Miami. It happened in the first stint when he was in Cleveland. It's happening now. No matter what happens, LeBron James-led teams will always reach the point where they're simply not good enough.
They got a song about it too.
Why does this come up at every 4 years with LeBron James? It always comes up.
I'll tell you, if you don't get to the finals and you don't win, you're not good enough. I mean, that's how I picture it for real. If you get there, it don't matter if you get there, you have to win. If you don't win, that means your team won't good enough.
That's true.
And now they're facing the Warriors there's 4 All-Stars on this squad. And now he has to beat them.
Ain't LeBron the only All-Star for the Cavs? Or did Kevin Love sneak in there?
Kevin Love in there. Kevin Love been balling though. Kevin Love been balling though.
So I don't know if y'all knows, but Gordon Hayward been training and getting his shot back. If Gordon Hayward comes back for the playoffs, the Cavs are not beating the Celtics in a series.
Yeah, they are.
Yo, that might help LeBron take his game to another level for the simple fact
snap
is
in the playoffs.
he can snap. He can snap. A lot of people have snapped against LeBron James.
LeBron's going for 40 if they play for.
Yo,
the Celtics.
you remember that year
Every
that y'all
game.
played the Cavs in the finals and LeBron James averaged a triple double? Yeah, that might be what happened. Now, don't get me wrong, them boys can go, and the Cavs look so bad right now, but. As we all know, we all have this conversation where is it panic time in Cleveland or any LeBron James-led team, and then when the playoffs get here, you find them back in the finals every year. Now, unfortunately, they just can't turn the switch on against Golden State because simply Golden State is just too overwhelming. But,
So they're still going to the finals, though.
I don't know.
Yes, they are.
I don't know.
No.
How come
They're gonna be in the Eastern
LeBron
Conference
is
Finals.
Not going to lose to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie
A
is
Kyrie
not
Irving
this-
led team. Kyrie Irving is leading a team. LeBron will that's not happening.
Hey, a lot of
LeBron's
people-
not accepting that. LeBron's not
Hey,
Kyrie
if he can lose to a Stephen Curry-led team, he can lose to a Kyrie Irving-led team.
He had
Kyrie
Kyrie under
for
the wing
MVP.
though. That's a whole different mindset. You looking at Curry like, okay, this is my competition forever. You looking at Kyrie like, yo, I basically taught him a whole bunch of stuff. He was on my team. We won a ring together, and now he's trying to beat me.
Kyrie.
The reason
Yeah,
why the
dude.
Celtics are beating the Cavs is because it's going to be Celtics versus LeBron. They don't have
No, it's
don't
not.
have a Kyrie no
No,
more.
it's not. You haven't seen any of these other players in the playoffs, and Dwayne Wade's he's gonna run it up.
Oh my,
Dwayne
no,
Wade's
he's
definitely
not.
gonna run it up in the playoffs.
D-Wade's going to snap in the playoffs.
These are all.
He gonna have 2 games.
Listen,
He gonna
these
have
are
2
all
games, no
veterans
lie.
that are about to retire soon. You don't think they about to put it all in the
D-Wade's
playoffs?
going to be gassed out
They
come the
already
conference
put it down,
finals.
bro.
When was the last time D-Wade was in the conference finals?
Exactly. So if he ends up in the conference finals, you think he's gonna be regular D Wade, or you think he's gonna be old D Wade? He's gonna do it. He's
They're
gonna
not
do
gonna
it.
snap.
Hey, I heard
Derrick Rose
y'all.
is gonna push his knees to.
Hey,
my
don't.
God, D-Rose.
Hey, you had a good argument till you laid with D Rose. Look.
I'm trying to tell
D-Rose
you.
gonna try to dunk in his legs. It's gonna be
All they gotta do is get that chemistry right.
Right.
The only reason they're doing poorly right now is because everybody's starting to come back again. Derrick Rose just came back. Isaiah Thomas just came back. Chemistry's off. They don't even know how to put their bench and their starters together. It's like, do I put Isaiah Thomas and Derrick Rose on the court at the same time? Because that's a mismatch at the point guard and a mismatch at whoever's guarding Derrick, because Derrick got bad knees. So like, it really comes down to
Both of them
chemistry.
getting body, bro.
Yeah, when they played with the Thunder, Russell
140,
14.
148 points. I don't even put up 148 in 2K. But on to the next topic, the Eagles beat the Vikings 38-7. It was a blowout. It was great. Jalen, you got anything you want to say?
That's what's coming in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
in the first half.
you said it. Now this clip will be recorded. This clip will be recorded and everything. Thank you for
we
saying that.
got a real Dallas Cowboys fan that gives congratulations to.
Yo, did I not tell you congrats the other day when I saw you in Dominion House?
I don't know.
Yo,
if
shut
I
that
don't-
up.
I don't know if that was,
Yo, this
I don't know
man
if that
wildin'.
was sarcasm or not. That's the thing.
Jalen, if the Cowboys made it to the Super Bowl, I guarantee you're not gonna be the first one to hit my phone. Oh, all right. All right. The Patriots beat the Jaguars 24-20.
Comeback.
That game.
Sorry, Jacksonville. Y'all boys just too young, man.
We gonna win that. We gonna win that.
It's always those teams. It's always the teams that they get too big headed.
Jacksonville
confused about-
Jacksonville gonna be back though.
Is Trey said if Jacksonville's going all the way to the Super Bowl, they're gonna win, and if we face them, they're gonna clap us. But since they lost, now Tom Brady's gonna clap us.
Well,
So-
yeah, he is. I mean, you can honestly see that he's a machine. The Patriots are a machine. Look, this is just honestly. Now, last year I doubted Tom Brady, and I was proven wrong. Everybody kept telling me, "Yo, you can't count Tom." I don't know, man. Julio Jones, Matty Ice, and it happened. He beat them. I thought Jacksonville could do it. Them boys scored 45 points and went toe-to-toe with Pittsburgh, and they beat Pittsburgh. And I thought they could do it, and they was up in this game 20-7, and Tom Brady once again leads a comeback. It's almost as if Tom Brady is the biggest brother in the league, right? And the rest of the league is his little brother. And he said, you know what? You go ahead and get you that lead, man. I'll spot you 21, 30 points. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. Show off. But best believe, if you don't get it in before halftime, oh well, because I'm getting mine in. Yeah, and I'm taking it.
Man, do y'all think the Patriots really be cheating? Cause like I was watching the game, that. Bro, and the refs look too excited, yo. Like,
one touchdown, he was like,
yo, he was having to do. He was like, yeah, man, yeah, like what?
Brady, man.
I mean, I don't know.
It wasn't even Brady. It was like the team. Like they was just embracing the whole like team. Like
I feel like the refs could still, I feel like they could still want a team to win, but I don't think any of the calls was.
Yeah, honestly, like, cause I used to think the Patriots cheated too, but it's just like, after a while, yo, when you just gonna get them boys credit and say it's skill?
Man, I'm just waiting.
You know what
I
mean?
I'm just waiting on that 30 for 30 with Tom Brady, and then he just come out and be like, yo,
we cheated on all of them.
Every season we cheated, man.
Yeah, man, I had these crazy steroids.
I didn't even have a cut on my hand. It was just tape.
Talking about big bucks.
So next week, unfortunately, we don't have the Super Bowl, but we do have the Pro Bowls. Anybody watching that? I'm not. I'm probably not.
They got like events and stuff.
Yeah, it's Thursday, I think.
I might watch those.
The events, they be dope though.
Wait, so who's the underdog for the Super Bowl?
The
Eagles.
Are you sure?
I think that's right.
Is that a question?
I think it's right.
The Eagles didn't think we were gonna beat y'all. I mean, the NFL didn't even think we were gonna beat y'all.
Hold on.
A lot of people on these news and media shows were saying that Jacksonville was gonna be over the Patriots, and the Patriots won, but y'all just wiped the floor with the Vikings, and y'all had a crazy season. So are y'all still the underdogs? Like, y'all the underdogs against us for whatever reason. But, because y'all had no Carson Wentz. So are y'all still the underdogs because no Carson Wentz when Nick Foles is clearly doing his thing?
Yeah.
There was this tweet I seen said Tom Brady has 27 playoff victories, and Nick Foles has 22 regular season victories, and they were like top dog versus David versus Goliath. So I feel like anytime Tom Brady gets to the Super Bowl, they're always going to be the...
I mean, can you blame them?
Nah.
I literally tried to go against Tom Brady last. I said, you know what? There's no way. Because that Falcons offense was ridiculous. Like, it was 30. Easy. In the sleep. In the snow. It don't matter. 30. Mom's, grandpa, it don't matter. We give them all 30. And then, Tom Brady,
We didn't drop our 30.
I would still think about that. I would think about that for the rest of my life if I was a Falcons fan.
Yo, that game is the craziest game
Hey,
ever.
This is not Jalen.
If we lose this game, I'd rather...
We should just... Matter of fact, next week, we just going to say a prayer over the Eagles.
I'd rather get...
And I just hope that y'all hold on to that lead. Because if y'all lose it...
NFC East, hold it down.
My advice to y'all as being there last year is
don't get too high.
Be humble. Every touchdown, be humble.
Nah, but the thing is, yo, the Eagles, they're like a team that really could play 4 quarters, yo. Like, they can play all 4 quarters, and so can the Patriots. So
nah,
this ain't gonna be really.
I feel like with the Eagles, either they gonna clap the Patriots or the Patriots gonna clap them. That's how it is. I honestly think that's how it is. Because if Philly wouldn't have clapped the Vikings would have clapped Philly.
Yeah, Trey texted me after 7-0. I was like...
No, because, see, this is what Jalen does. Like, when the Eagles got a lead, he hit me up real quick. But when they losing, you'll never hear from him. I texted this man 7 times and called him. Think I heard something back from him? Nope.
Exactly. The minute the Falcons
right.
the Falcons lose. Also, next week. All right.
NBA preview. The Rockets at the Mavericks. Dennis Smith Jr. He gonna play a good game.
Going for 40. Dunking on Capella's head.
He gonna play a good game, but the Rockets gonna win this one by 20. Who? Nah, he might have about 20. About 20.
Dunk contest champion.
He is.
Is he gonna be in the dunk contest?
Yeah, it's him, Victor, and Aaron Gordon.
Oh, Victor in that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna be good. The
Is
three.
it traditional?
I hope so. I don't want all this foolery. 3 rounds. Whoever got the best dunk. I only heard them 3 though. I don't know if it's gonna be like 6 people or not, but I heard like 3 people. So then you got the Thunder at the Clippers. I'm tripping. The Celtics at the Clippers.
I don't know. The Celtics been losing.
No, it's the Clippers.
In the West Coast.
Who, DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin?
They trying to trade DeAndre, I heard.
They
They
talking
need
to
to
a
do
whole
something.
bunch of
Did
teams
y'all
for,
watch the Lakers game though yesterday?
when they played
that
the
don't-
Celtics.
Julius Randle was working Al Horford, working
Al Horford
him.
doo-doo.
And that's just Julius.
Al
and that's
Horford
just
doo-doo.
Julius Randle.
Al Horford made the All-Star
And then
game.
you're gonna have
That boy
Blake
doo-doo.
Griffin on Al Horford.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question, Jalen. Do you think it's right for Draymond Green to get that All-Star spot over Paul George? And be realistic, bro. Don't come from the Golden State point of view. Be realistic.
I feel like
Is it the hype that got Draymond there? The hype from the whole Golden State pot of juice, or is it? Or what? What is it?
I don't know, because if he was a starter, then that's like the hype. But this is all coaching staffs that voted in the reserve, so like, you can't just say it's off of fan hype for the starters.
But what do you think?
I feel like Paul George should have made it. But
Because I looked at the roster, and I'm just like, yo. But it's just like you want to say Draymond Green, but you can't really say Draymond Green
thing
because
is,
Draymond Green pretty good too.
Draymond never averages 10 points a game. But
He be averaging
is he an
9,
all-star
9,
though?
9.
That's the thing. Is he an all-star?
No, because see, I feel like Draymond Green is sort of like Joakim Noah with a shot, and you have to reward those guys who can do a little bit of everything. Draymond Green gonna play really good defense. He gonna get you assists, rebounds.
Might hit a 3 or 2.
Right. Joakim Noah wasn't doing that at all, but they gave Joakim Noah a couple All-Star games, Defensive Player of the Year. Whereas Draymond Green actually got a shot. So I mean, you gotta reward these guys somehow, because some guys not gonna give you 30 or overwhelming number of assists or rebounds. They just gonna give you a little bit of everything.
And that's a product of.
I feel like that's an all-star. Yeah.
That's a product
Yeah,
of-
now his skill set is built perfectly for that team.
Like, Paul George had way better stats. But I feel like Draymond's the all-star though.
Exactly, but it's a team in that everybody is doing their thing how they're supposed to do. It's just like when the Hawks were doing amazing and Paul Millsap, Jeff Teague,
Yeah, they all
Kyle
made the
Korver,
All-Star game.
and Al Horford all made the All-Star game. There's probably 3 players that could have got in there in front of
Yeah.
Kyle Korver of all people. But it's just like Kyle Korver was hitting the 3.
Yeah,
every
he was
game.
averaging like 20 some points a game that
Off the
season.
3. So it's just like if you're doing your thing, you All-Star. I don't think All-Star is really about who are the best players in the NBA right now and put them all against each other.
Yeah.
It's just like these are
Oh nah, y'all bugging.
well,
Y'all bugging now. I'm looking at the All-Star James right now. Draymond Green's stats is better than Al Horford, and Al Horford made it.
Well, that's but Draymond Green played in the West and the East.
But it's not no East and West thing no more.
Nah,
Well,
I'm
nah,
saying though,
it's
but
still
like
for the
you
selection, though.
for the selection it is, but then like
Then you
for the
got-
game they gonna have like team captains. Yeah, I read somewhere
What
where
do
they.
I feel about that? The draft.
I like the team captains. Just
I
switch it
like
up a
team
little bit
captains,
because
too.
they said Steph Curry first pick might be KD. Then they said LeBron James first pick might be Russell Westbrook, and that would be
they
crazy.
gotta televise this stuff next
They
time.
not.
Oh yeah, they are.
They not, because they
The world is
don't.
obsessed
they-
with money right
Dog.
now.
They
That's
don't.
the
Dog.
thing.
No one wants to be the
The
last.
feelings,
No
the
one-
feelings,
Yeah.
bruh. The feelings. That's the thing. The feelings.
Like some
bruh.
the last. I'll go.
There's too many feelings involved.
I'll go ahead
bruh.
and take Al Horford. Last pick of the
Right.
pit-
Be like,
All-Star game. Like,
man, that's the
dang.
only thing I got to pick, you know? It's just like, yo, I'm an all-star, but I'm still I suck, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Shoot, I
and who
don't
want to
care.
get picked last?
If I'm
Like,
top 20, I don't care if I'm 20 or 19. I'm top 20, dog. Out of the 100, you know what
That's
I mean?
true.
yeah.
He back in his youthful bag too. Al Horford.
Plus, he doo-doo. He should get picked last.
If the Celtics, he is. I think the Celtics should get DeAndre Jordan. If the Celtics was to get DeAndre Jordan, that'd be the perfect pickup.
I already know.
And then they'd be going to
I don't know.
they'd be
They
going
just
to the
got
final.
DeAndre play.
Because see, the thing is, Al Horford has never had the chance to play with a true 5.
Yeah, Al
I'm
Horford's a 4.
He's a 4 all day long. That's why those Atlanta Hawks teams never made it nowhere. That's why Boston, they look good, but 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna make it nowhere. If Al Horford is playing the 5, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro.
DeAndre, Boston. That doesn't sound right.
It ain't gotta sound right.
Sounds like a problem.
Hey, you wanna know what they said? You wanna know what they said years ago? They said that LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and D Wade was pie in the sky. That's the quote. They was on the bottom line on ESPN. It said, "Us coming together is pie in the sky," and it happened. And ever since then, I've been waiting on some pie in the sky stuff to happen for the Chicago Bulls. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, So on to the out of pocket segment. Is there anybody that needs to go on this? Jalen, I know you got.
I'm
I know.
not even going.
Oh, get it in while it's good. I'm telling you, get it in while it's good because
I
I'm
feel
telling
like the
you.
whole NFC is out of pocket since week 11 when they doubted Philly. All they did was give Nick Foles. If they just said, okay, they got Nick Foles, let's just see what happens. Nick Foles wouldn't have stepped up. Nick Foles wanted to show something. That's why he
I mean, but
snapped.
can you blame him? Can you blame Can you blame anybody for doubting Philly with Nick Foles?
I mean, we still had our D though. That's the thing.
But
Y'all didn't doubt
in the
Minnesota.
in the NFC though, you weren't going to win games if you couldn't put up points.
No one doubted Minnesota or Jacksonville for their quarterback.
Because they had been in. This man came play 3 regular season games? 4 maybe?
Yeah, I compare like the Eagles team to the Cowboys team, and y'all how many games y'all win? Like 14 or something like that.
Oh, you talking about 2016?
Yeah. I feel like y'all already had the foundation. All y'all gotta do is throw a quarterback in there, and he'll basically do the work. And that's pretty much what Nick Foles is doing. Everything is already done.
Yeah, I was about to say this kind of like that when Tom Brady went down or when he got suspended, they just threw somebody in there and boom, they was just winning games.
Yeah,
like it's already set. All you got to do is just ball out at that point.
I feel like if we lose the Super Bowl, Nick Foles lost it. If he just takes care of the ball,
and it's sad because Bill Belichick, we know Bill Belichick is going to make
he gonna
Nick
come
Foles feel that
yeah.
pressure. Same thing he did with Blake Bortles. You're not going to let your defense is not going to win this game. That's going to come down to Nick Foles, and I just hope Nick Foles make the right play. And I'm telling you this while I'm still calm, because we can talk while I'm calm. Because once I get hyped after y'all take this L, I'm telling you, the shows after that, I'm going to have so many jokes. And I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm a Bulls fan, so I heard all your jokes from everybody. So we can have the conversation with logic now, okay? Because I know that if y'all win, you ain't going to have no more logic for the rest of the season of this show. If y'all lose, I'm not going to have no more logic. So, let's just talk it out now.
Y'all had Carson Wentz. I feel like shook right now. I'm not going to lie.
Because toe-to-toe, Tom Brady not losing to Nick Foles, bro.
Carson big, too. Like, he can take a hit.
He doesn't have to lose to Foles because Foles doesn't have to win it.
I'll be watching Carson throw the ball.
Hey,
perfect spiral.
I thought a lot. Hey, man, I done seen a lot of teams go up there. You can compare the New England Patriots to the Undertaker in WrestleMania. Many have come, and many have fallen. Okay, one dude had to retire. Shawn Michaels.
Yo, that made me so mad.
Brock Lesnar. He won that.
Hey,
Bruh,
so hopefully y'all can beat Brock. Hopefully y'all can beat Brock. I don't know, man, but
Don't be Shawn Michaels.
right.
So next week we're gonna go ahead and dive deeper into the Super Bowl and make our predictions. But we don't.
Hey, you already said. You already said.
I know,
it.
but
You
I mean,
already
like,
said it. No, you already said it. I'm
I
going
mean,
back and I'm gonna record this clip so that way when y'all lose, I can just post it. I'm going viral.
With the scores and everything.
For the NFC East, bro, gotta hold it down.
But that's the end of the show. Thank y'all boys for tuning in. My name is Trey.
My name is Jay.
Kelly Cow.
Q.
All right, y'all boys take it easy.